Okay, so okay, so this is gonna probably be a minute long, a fairly decent long video. So I just got back from a car dealership where I bought my car 4 months ago. Okay, now the car runs fine, not an issue. But the first thing that I found out was it took almost a week for me to get my fucking car, which kind of pissed me off because I'm like, dude, what's taking so long to get the paperwork through? So he just kept on stringing me along, stringing me along, stringing me along. I finally got my fucking car. Well, my car's got a chip in the windshield that wasn't repaired well, but I can't get it re-repaired because somebody already put a glass core or some shit like that in there. So, whatever. Talked to the one manager there. He's like, listen, if it spiders out or anything, let us know and we'll take care of it. Okay, cool. No problem. Well, I asked them where the hell my paperwork is like a couple of weeks later because it's getting close to the time that I need to start making my payments. Mind you, it's been almost a month at this point, and I'm like, I kind of need my paperwork because I have no clue who the hell I'm supposed to be paying my car note to. I have no information to give them, and I have no way of, doing what I got to do in order to pay my fucking car note. So I go in and I ask the dude that sold me the car, like, hey, can you give me my paperwork? He's like, yeah, here you go. He hands me my paperwork. It's got my name written across the back and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I took it, got home, and the next day I went through to pay my bill. It's not my fucking paperwork. It's some other asshole's paperwork. So I call them and I've told them, like, hey, this isn't my paperwork. Now, I no longer work at the job that I worked at when I bought the car. Whole other issue. But I no longer work right around the corner from them, so it's an hour drive one way to get there from where I live. And he's like, oh, okay, well, just come back in when you can, and I got the paperwork for you. Okay, cool. And then I get a phone call a couple of days later saying, hey, we need something from the people that you got your last car from, saying that the lien or whatever, so that to let them know that it's completely paid off and it is legally mine to give them. I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, yeah, and then we'll just give you your paperwork. Cool. Well, the people, my last loan, the last place I got a loan through to buy a car, they sent it to my old address. So it took almost a month for me to get this thing. And then in that time, I had started a new job, and I've just been going back and forth to work, and I just haven't had a chance to get there. Mind you, it's been 4 months since I bought this fucking car. Well, I just called them this afternoon at around 12:30, noon-ish. And the dude I talked to, I can't remember his name, but he was a manager there. Okay, cool. He said, I got your paperwork. Just swing by today when you get done, and we can take care of this. I live and I work an hour away from this place. So I left work, drove all the way there, and he tells me that I'm like, where's my paperwork? He's like, well, where's the paperwork that we gave you? I'm like, what are you talking about? Not once in 4 months did anybody tell me that I had to bring the other guy's paperwork back. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I don't even know if I still have it. So he's like, well, you have to go get that and bring it back, and then we'll give you the paperwork. I'm like, no. This was your fuck up. You told me to drive here, and you were going to give me my fucking paperwork. Where the fuck is my paperwork? Now, I understand I might be the asshole a little bit because I lost my temper, but up until this point, they have done nothing but fuck with me and nickel and dime me on my stuff when it comes to giving me my shit that I need in order to legally own my car. Well, the problem is that until I get this paperwork, I'm paying for 2 cars on my car insurance. because the car insurance won't take the other one off until they have proof that I no longer own this other car. So I'm losing my shit at this point, and I'm yelling at the dude like, what the fuck? You told me to fucking come here after work. You told me to come here, and there was no stipulation saying I had to bring the other paperwork. Well, he assumed I had the paperwork with me. No, I didn't have the fucking paperwork with me. I called you while I was at work. Not once did you or any of the other people I've talked to here ever tell me I was going to need this fucking paperwork. And he just kept on, then he fucking threatened to call the cops on me. He's a fucking manager. He threatened to call the cops on me because he didn't tell me what the fuck I needed to bring. And then this was going to cost me to fucking drive for 2 hours, almost a fucking half a tank of gas, almost a quarter tank of gas. And then he has the balls to threaten to call the cops on me because I am legitimately pissed that he's withholding paperwork that is legally mine. What the fuck? So I can understand I might be the asshole because I lost my temper. But here's the kicker. Here's the fucking kicker. So after all of this, after arguing with this dude, after he finally relents and gives me the fucking paperwork, because what's he going to do? Withhold the paperwork if I don't have the fucking paperwork for the other guy anymore? So he finally gives me the paperwork and is begging me to fucking make sure I if I find the other paperwork, to send it back to him. After all of this, guess what? I just got home. I checked my mail. They had already mailed me a copy of my paperwork. They mailed me a copy of my paperwork without even asking me to send the other paperwork back. So that half hour of arguing and bitching at this dude that they fucked up, and then they're withholding my shit, could have all been avoided. My aggression spike, which can more than likely set off my fucking mental health issues, which sends me into an episode, could have all been fucking avoided had they simply just handed me my paperwork. You can see why I might be a little pissed off. If you ever move to Massachusetts, never go to boch Hyundai. Not fucking worth it. In fact, when I get done paying this car off, I am never going to them, ever again. That is fucking ridiculous. I cannot believe that that's how they run their goddamn business. They thought it was all better because they fired the dude that sold me the car because that guy kept fucking up. Well, because of his fuck-ups, I'm the one that has to pay the price for it? What kind of logic is that? That's fucking retarded. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say the R word. It's fucking stupid. But come on. That is absolutely... Threatened to call the cops on somebody for asking for something that they were legally entitled to, because without it, they don't legally own their car, and they've been making payments on it. Are they going to give me that fucking... let's see here. $1,600 back? Are they going to do that for my payments right now? Are they going to give me the added... $2,000 because I've paid an extra $100 every month for my car insurance as well. So, yeah, I think I have every right to be a little bit pissed off, but please let me know if I was the asshole here.